Y'all already know it's Mikey B, her love. Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell. Today I'm checking Hassan Campbell. R.I.P. the cheese. R.I.P. the cheese. Son of Gingy the Kid from $1 million worth of game. As usual, Hassan Campbell wants to be a shock jock and has some crazy things to say about cheese. His father, Gingy the Kid. And as usual, he retracts it. Salute to everybody in the building. As usual, he retracts it. Right? But it's all a part of the gimmick. It's all a part of the game. It's all a part of the show. We know the recipe. You say something crazy. You make that video. You make that money. You apologize and take it back. You make that money too. You try to DM and get them on the show. Talk to them, open up dialogue with them. We've seen the same show 1,000 times with 1,000 different people, right? We've seen it a lot. We've seen it, it's the same show. But this seemed a little different, right? This seemed a little different because a lot of people got on his heels. Muslim brothers, other people. He probably seen some drops in his numbers, some drops in his supporters. I think he's seen a drop, right? But he apologized. This is a normal thing. This is normal for him. He always saying something crazy up here. If I had to follow everything he says, I'll be checking him every day. He's going to say something crazy. He's going to violate somebody's kids, somebody's family, somebody's wife. Business as usual for Hassan Campbell. So I will be checking him every day if I came up here and checked him. But he says he's this chief. He's this person that everybody is supposed to be following. I don't know why they're supposed to be following him, but everybody should follow him. He's the chief. He's the big homie of YouTube. He's the leader of the dirty section, which he created, he says. But I got a problem with, you know what I'm saying? You're not giving this man, his family, and the victim himself, Cheese, time to mourn, and Cheese time to rest in peace, right? Just got a problem with that. Just got a problem with that, right? I got a bigger problem when you don't stand on what you say, right? All right, you said what you said, stand on it. I got a bigger problem when you don't stand on what you say and you say, hey, hold up, I'm apologizing because I didn't know this guy was Muslim. And Muslim blood is sacred. So I have to take that back. I didn't know these were my Muslim brothers. I didn't know what I was doing, that they was Muslim. So you saying all black bodies, all these kids you talk about, all these rappers you speak against, all this black blood that's being shed in the community is not sacred? Only Muslim blood? Only black Muslim blood is sacred? I got a problem with that. That's super hypocritical. That's super hypocritical. You wasn't Muslim when you was running through the Bronx doing all these things you said you was going to do. You were once in a gang, destroying your community. You was a part of all of that. You say, I don't know any of this to be facts. This is what he says. Hassan Campbell, this is what you have said. But now you get up here and say, and apologize to this one family because Muslim blood is sacred. Because Muslim blood is sacred. So all these other black kids in a community, all these other young kids dying every day, they don't count? Their blood is not sacred as well? You a bozo for that. Just being honest. You a bozo for that, Hassan Campbell. You a bozo for that. I would have respect you more if you said what you said and you just stood on it. You a grown man. You say you have a family. You have kids. I would have respected you more. You up here talking if you would have just stood on it. I said what I said. It is what it is. You backtrack and say, I didn't know that these guys was Muslim and Muslim blood is sacred. That's your comeback for all the backlash you've been getting? Muslim blood is sacred. So Cheese needs to rest in peace now after all the disparaging things you have said about him and his family before he was laid to rest. Gave the family no opportunities to mourn. You're a buster for that. Forget the Bambada stuff. Forget all the other stuff you did up here. For that, you a lame, bro. You a sucker for that, bro. I don't know who ran down on you. You come up here on the internet talking about they threatening you like you scared, and you come up here telling. Forget all that. I ain't even worried about that. You a buster for that, bro. For saying only Muslim blood is sacred with all these kids that's dying out here in the community that you try to come up here and speak. You try to speak for them up here. Them people that you speak on, so they're not sacred. You're just using it for clicks and views. There's nothing real or reality about this for you. You a bozo for that. You a bozo for that, Hassan Campbell. Just being honest, you heard? Just being honest. You a bozo for that. You's a bozo for that. I don't care how many people watch your videos. I don't care how much you get on your Cash App. You's a buster. You's a bozo for that, bro. You are a clown. You are a true internet clown, bro. Straight up. Straight up. Meanwhile, in the streets of Philly, Deekloko, another Philly rapper, recently slain. Recently slain. Hot up the press. Y'all might have heard it here first. I seen one blog on it. I'm going to show y'all the blog. I'm going to show y'all the blog now. I'm going to present this blog so y'all can see that. Hood Life Media. Hood Life Media, fair use. Hood Life Media, fair use. Go check the video out. I'm going to play a little clip. I'm not going to play everything, but just go check the video out. Hood Life Media. Another Philly rapper recently slain. I like to subscribe. You already know what it is. Go support the channel. Here it is right here.
Slayer. Okay. All right, so you say you from 27th Street.
It will come to a cease.
No, ain't gonna never come to an end. Because like us right here, it's a generation coming up behind us. You feel me? So they ain't really gonna never end.
You already know it's the boy PNB, man. Shout out to the hood life media, man. You already know how he carried it from the bottom to the tip. Oh, yeah.
All right, an 18-year-old has died after an ambush shooting took place in South Philadelphia. He was murdered just steps away from the Christian Street YMCA.
Ready?
So you already know that's another rapper that died, right? That's another rapper that passed in Philly just a few days after Cheese, right? But his father is not a big time YouTuber that Hassan Campbell needs to shoot at. His father didn't get 100 million for his YouTube channel, $1 million per game. So he's not even news to Hassan Campbell and other YouTubers. Ain't no clicks and views. He ain't really nobody. He ain't got no clout. So we're not going to cover that. We're not going to cover him. We don't even know about him. We don't even know about him. Earlier, I was talking to my elder, told me about Deekloko. I looked into it. I didn't even know myself, right? But my elder watches my videos, knows what's going on. Look, another rapper slain out there in Philly. That's the only blog, Hood Life Media, that covered it that I've seen so far. Now Hood Love, Mikey B, Hood Love, Hood Life. We the only two right now. But guess what? Ain't no clicks, ain't no views, ain't no big time rappers that you can diss their families or disparage their families, Hassan Campbell. So small time rappers like Deekloko don't make it to the big screens of the YouTube streets, huh? Yeah, man, this is nasty, bro. But somebody got to check it. Somebody got to step in and say something. Somebody got to step in and say something. You a bozo for that, though, Hassan Campbell. Only Muslim blood is sacred. All these kids dying out here in the streets, 6, 5, 4, and all over the communities getting shot by accident. Their blood ain't sacred. You apologizing to big time YouTubers so maybe you could rub shoulders with them in the future, sit down together and talk about it and make some more money off all this blood that's being shed out here? Not really caring? Only Muslim blood is sacred? But you don't believe that, Hassan Campbell. You diss Muslims up here all the time. Zip with the Trip is Muslim. Mac Mean, you've been going back with him. He Muslim. A lot of the brothers you come up here and say you're going to do weird stuff to them, their children, their wives, they Muslim too. But you don't care about that, Hassan Campbell. You don't care about that. You already know. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Hassan Campbell's out of line, though. He out of line for that. I don't know who scared him up. Maybe he thinks I don't know who threatened him. He went up there and told somebody threatened him. I don't know what the Muslim brothers ran down on him. I don't know what happened. But he come up here apologizing to his Muslim brothers. He said, I didn't know that Gillian Wallow was Muslim. I didn't know that. If I did, I would have had some respect for my Muslim brothers. We don't believe you, Hassan Campbell. Use a lane for that. Use a lane for that. Coming from where you come from, there's a lot of Christian families out here. It's a lot of Christian kids, Catholic, Jehovah's Witness. A lot of kids out here dying innocently, bro. Innocent kids out here dying. They blood ain't sacred. Forget the dudes that want to be down and want to be in the streets and want to be with the shits. I'm not even talking about them. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about innocent kids. From what I'm hearing, Cheese was a good dude out there rapping, getting money. So before you knew he was Muslim or whatever he was just a rapper out here trying to earn a living off making music, bro. But you know how the universe goes, it's gonna come. It's gonna come around. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't wishing nothing on him. I ain't wishing nothing on Hassan Campbell. But you know how the universe work, man. All this stuff we putting out is gonna spin back. All this stuff that we pushing out is gonna spin back. It's gonna spin back. It gotta spin back. It gotta spin back. But yeah, Hassan Campbell, you a bozo for that. You should have just held it down. Thugged your way through. You try to say you're not scared of Philly dudes and all this Philly and the Bronx stuff. But I don't know who scared you, but you sounded scared up there. You sound kind of shook. You ain't sound like, your regular self. But you a bozo for that. Saying only, Muslim brothers, blood is sacred, and you didn't know you was wrong. You a bozo for that, Hassan Campbell. Just being honest. All these innocent kids out here dying. They blood is not sacred? You a bozo for that, yo. I ain't want this to be a long live, y'all. Thank everybody for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I see all of y'all. Mac Mean, Wax Door, Guard the Brand, Big Dice, Miss Benzo, Macadal. I see all y'all. Spection, Dark Side Sad, Low Flex, Sky Swizzy, Beatville E. I see all of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Respectfully, disrespectful, all y'all. DJ Shep, make sure y'all tap in with him. Y'all down there, Florida, Miami, on that side of town. Great DJ. Cuba, first one in the building. Appreciate all y'all. But Hassan Campbell's a buster for that, y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hood love, Mikey B, man. Salute.